Nimbus. The Space Gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, X, YouTube, Twitch. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another Market Watch. Again, guys, the reason why I do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games, and I want to continue to build a community that has the same love and passion for admiring all those gorgeous lore windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. No, he's not from Gundam. He's from a show called Outlaw Star. Uh, Yesterday we left off. We was talking about Cyberstorm Access. Somehow, some way, there's Grand Marg up on my screen right now, but I think this is just because of the smorgasbord of tabs that we constantly have open, and we never know what the heck these tabs are. We just don't know. We can hover over them and get a little bit of a snippet. Oh no, that's what it was. We left off in Photon Hypernova because we was looking at those the first wave of support for the Gold Pride, and we was looking at there was some value in it. Like there was actually, not $2-3 cards. They're $8, $10, $15 cards for the Gold Prides. But let's continue to look around at some of the more recent sets that came out in the past couple of years that are easily forgettable. Okay, so we look at this one, we get, okay, so they updated this now. It goes all the way back to Wild Survivors, which is not that far back. Like, that's not even before Photon Hypernova. So Photon Hypernova is not even on this list. Phantom Nightmare, a lot of this stuff is on the main tab. Structure deck. Let's see if any of the structure decks have moved. Legendary Dual Soul Burning Volcano, Speed Dual Set in there. Is this a $78 display? Okay. So yeah, the Fire King structure deck is down. It's down from the 90 to 77. That's better than the 90 for sure. You're able to get, buying a display boxes pretty much $10 a box. So that's not terrible. It's still a little bit more expensive for my taste. I would like to see it around that $50 price point. Let's see. Crimson King. Okay, market price for Crimson King got it at 54. It's as low as 70 though. Okay, and it looks like it's a solid 70-ish. It's Time to Duel got 5 of them for 65 plus $10 shipping. So they definitely have the best value on the market if you're buying more than one display. You can get 2 for about 130 before shipping, before tax. Which is better than 160 including shipping and before tax. So by far the greatest deal. 8 card house, they're gonna have to do something if they want to be competitive in the Crimson King display market. I mean, sitting on 48 of these, I'd be trying to create some capital. Like, I'm fire selling these. I'm throwing them down there for $55. I might be losing something, but I'm creating capital. I mean, are you losing more if you're just sitting on the product, or if you sell the product for cheaper, but you actually have the capital in your hands? You know what I'm saying? You got to start weighing those options. And then the structure we had before this was Before I Die. What was it? Like I said, Before I Die. I want to say there was a song called something like that. Before I Die. I don't know. It'll come to me. Okay, these is a $14 structure individually, and these are down from the $90 price point to 80 solidly. Okay, yeah, these are solidly at 80. The bargain box is trying to create some capital, rightfully so. Again, this is another set. I'm trying to get from up underneath it, get the capital in my hands, and start going in on like something that you could possibly make your money back. Like, get rid of all these Beware the Trap Tricks, Fire King, Crimson King structure decks, and parlay that money into the 25th anniversary Rarity Collection too. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer if I ever heard one. Regeki definitely deserves to be in the 25th anniversary rarity collection too. That'd be an absolute travesty if they end up missing that. 25th anniversary rarity collection. Didn't that come out before Age of Overlord? Or am I tripping? I didn't think this would still be up on the main search tab. Oh, booster box. Oh wow. Oh, the movement is coming. Infinite Impermanence QCSR non-listings from 113, market price 88.60. Ash Blossom Enjoy Spring QCSR 24 listings from 179, market price 166.32. So I mean, these are cards that's been ran at 3 at nauseum for like the past 5 years. So I'm not terribly surprised, but the price of booster boxes go up, the price of individual packs go up, the estimated base price for QCSRs go up. And you definitely want to try to beat that. If there's any QCSRs in here you were looking at to pick up, I mean, considering all things, a lot of things have actually fallen back out and stabilized. Ghostbell and Haunted Mansion is still up from like it's $20. It's doubled in price. But outside of Ghostbell and Haunted Mansion, a lot of this stuff is just settled. The Deer Servant back down to 18. It's a lean spiked up to 30, 77 listings from 1575, market price 1692. Burlo Savage has done nothing but steadily go up. 57 listings from 1624, market price 1605. Speaking of Burlo Savage, what is it? Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge? What's happening back here? Access Code Talker Starlight down to what is that? $200, 29 listings from 185.98, market price 296.64. Battles of Legend booster boxes, Crystal Revenge, they're down to 50. Now let's see. I think it was one per case for the Starlight. So if you got to open up 12 boxes to pull one Starlight rare, we're looking at about $600 EBP. You're still looking at at the as low as listing, a place of the access code talkers for the price of what it would cost to pull one. There's a chance that the estimated base price for the QCSR might actually be higher, depending on the number of cards that they put in 25th anniversary rarity collection too. Like I said, I got my money on somewhere between like 120 to 150 cards. If they do that, it's just going to drive the price up. Um, of the more obscure cards to get in the set, EBPs wise. And like I said, from those numbers, there's a good chance Access Code Talkers EBP is probably going to be higher than this 600 in the 25th anniversary rarity. It's probably not, because it's not going to, because that's the pool. It's $600 to pull one of these Starlight rares at random. And we're talking about in the 25th anniversary rarity collection, you're going to pull maybe like 3 to 6 Starlight rares in a box. So there's no way in hell that's reaching anywhere up to like $600. It's not going to be $600 a box. So to pull like QCSRs at random. So no, it's not going to be that high. This is still definitely the best value. Starlight rares for the win all the way in terms of top max rarity. But like I said, the QCSRs, they got their allure. The Exodia, the Forbidden Pieces, they're down. They were like solidly around 200, if I'm not mistaken. Like Exodia, the Forbidden One himself was around like 600. He got the QCSR treatment, but the QCSR doesn't match the Starlight Rare arms and legs. And then you got Starlight Rare for Burlo Savage. Estimated base price 600, 32 listings from 85.90, market price 94.56. Yeah. The QCSR might steadily continue to go up. I don't see it pulling a Super Poly though. Super Poly Starlight Rare coming out of Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge of TCG player. Load the page. Excuse me, that's a damage listing that's at $91.99. And then there's another damage one at $100 before you get to lightly played at 135. Near mint at 185 for Super Poly. Now, let's go to another Battles of Legend. Super Poly, 19 listings from 123, market price 133.15. At one point, they were even. At one point, they were both like $100 cards. But the Starlight Rare has outpaced it by about a $60 gap. Just to go to show you the stand power of Starlight Rares. I mean, we could look at other examples as well. But before I die on this evil stream, I think we get the picture. Monstrous Revenge, well, I mean, you do got 25 QCSRs up in here. EBP QCSR is around 180. It's about $200, which is what by Shulubelion is. 13 listings from 195, market price 191.73. There's your price guide, and then you got stuff down here that's just dirt cheap. We're talking like 2 play sets for the price of what it would cost to pull one. Like this, there's no question that you grab the singles. And if you could take it a step further, 6 different cards for the price of what it would cost to pull one. You looking for a completionist, like give me Volcanic Shell, Spiral Quick Fix, Medoche Queen Tiramisu, Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic, Tri-Edge Master, and Arm Neos. And that's 3 booster boxes, 1 QCSR, and I just bought 6. No Punk Foxy tune. Seems like it's really cheap too. Talk about being power crept. Punk's getting power crept. What was that? It was Gold Prop Punk. Yeah, that was a thing. It was generating ridiculous boards. I want to say what it was. It was just last year. It was like a really small format. Like I think it was like the World Championship qualifier format. I remember seeing in top 64 so many Gold Prop Punk deck profiles, and them just talking about their strategies and the ridiculous boards that they were putting up. And like they're better. Oh, well, this came out around the same time ish. Yeah, this came out around the same time ish as the what do you call it? WCQ. And come on. Let's look at some more sets. I'm in like a set mood today. Let's look at Soul Burning Volcano. Legendary Dual Soul Burning Volcano. What are we looking at today? Okay, Salamangreat Raging Phoenix. The hype has passed. Salamangreat Raging Phoenix probably about a week ago was $50. You could have opened up a Legendary Duelist Soul Burning Volcano, pulled one, and made $12 just off of the Raging Phoenix. But capitalism has taken over. Things have evened back out. He's dropped 60 listings from 26.57, market price 37.72. The meta's evolving. People are going to, start picking up on trends in certain decks, and then they're going to start finding counters for them. And then it's going to make versions of decks less desirable to play. Then turning around and, just leading to more innovation. It's like another form of capitalism in a sense, even though I guess our currency is cards. Well, I mean, of course, guys, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advising channel. I'm just telling you guys how I look at these TCG markets. Um, and yeah, of course, guys, we talk about these markets as if these TCG markets as if they're in a vacuum, as if we live in these TCG worlds, as if there's nothing else to buy other than trading cards. And some of these prices, like I said, when you look at that EBP, are just as Perfect Sale would say during the sale games, incredibly cheap. Let's see. You got Soul Burning Volcano. You got. Let's look at. Let's look at this set. Let's look at Dual Overload. Coming back to Dual Overload, the gigantic card actually seemed like the most desirable card. 3 listing for the Dark Magician Girl oversized card, market price 555. 5 listings for the Blue Eyes White Dragon one, market price 493. The Dark Magicians, market price 447. I didn't even realize they made one for the Dark Magicians. The Cyber Dragon Infinity is gray to I don't think they should have did that. I don't think they should have made it gray to symbolize the Exceed, because you didn't do anything for like the effect monsters or the fusion monsters. You shouldn't have did anything for the Exceed monsters either. You should have just left it white. But here, Cyber Dragon Infinity got its alternate art printing that wasn't in gold rare, so that was nice. Even though I'm not a fan of this alternate art, like there's nothing happening here. Like I would really prefer, like if they did alternate arts, if they put a setting behind the monster to show world building, lore building, something like how Eldritch is. Like you get lore building in his alternate art window, like he's sitting on, you know, his golden grave and all his treasures, and it's towering behind him with the sunset in that one. Like that's epic. Yeah, I'm looking for lore on any of these monsters. I'm not really seeing that. I'm pretty sure Dengirsu has lore behind him. You can't really tell though. Verte Anaconda, this got to go rare reprint. Um, Look at that though. That looks kind of gross. Like it's definitely like that's an extremely aggressive monster right there.
That looks like what Usopp was running from
Well,
for a
Usopp was
couple
running from.
for a couple episodes. He got real fat, and he was
Was he
eating all
running from
that.
a
He was
snake?
eating all that meat and fruit and stuff.
Oh, I remember what you were
And he
talking about.
told him not to eat it because there's a giant one that would come up.
Oh no, it was the whole island. The whole island was like a one of those plants. Like
Yeah.
what is it called? It's not a lily pad. It's like a Venus flytrap. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
But no, the Venus flytrap. No, it does look like a flower. Yeah.
That's even also where he got his.
But this is a plant as well. But is this a? I wouldn't know. This is not a Venus flytrap. Verte anaconda. I don't know what. Predator plant green anaconda. It just looks extremely vicious. But if you've been holding off on grabbing your Verte anaconda, it's $2 right now. It's banned, but for past formats, it's not bad.
That's not bad.
No, you were using this.
Catalyst. It had catalyst in it.
Hold on. Speed duel midterm.
No, I'm talking about when you got the physical part.
Exactly, baby. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, what my wife was referring to was, this would probably be a better representation. Now, this is ban list. We can't get rid of this page. Um, Interestingly enough, they call speed door products starter decks. So midterm paradox, that's what I was looking for. And she's talking about this deck. She pointed to polymerization and was like, this is her deck. And I'm like, no, baby, your deck doesn't use polymerization. The monsters do a form of fusion, but it's not via polymerization, which is so interesting. It's via chemistry. Shout out to Bastion, but that's what she wanted to pick up. I don't think there's anything happening back here in terms of it. What are we looking at? Dogeron. I think Dogeron was actually in Bastion's deck though. Yeah, Dogeron was in Bastion's deck. So I mean, there you go. I guess the most expensive card was in the deck that she was referring to. Dogeron, the Mad Flame Kaiju, secret rare. It's about $2.50. I mean, this is primed right here. Dogeron. I mean, you see the price of what is it? Gamma Seal secret rare. Like, how many kaijus have secret rares? I mean, they went out of the way to give Gamma Seal 2. Battles Legend Relentless Revenge and Battles Legend Chapter 1. And both of them are $6 cards. That Chapter 1, though, look, that the luster on that is deep. That looks like it pops. But then the super rare OTS Tournament Pack 5 Dogeron is somehow more expensive than the Matte Flame Kaiju secret rare out of Speed Duel. It could be the Speed Duel stamp. I mean, the Speed Duel stamp to me is akin to a QCSR stamp. Like, Speed Duel cards are dope. They have amazing card stock. I feel like they are currently the best made Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, their card stock is impeccable. For the non-foils, foils alike. Like, they just hit different. But let's go down the rabbit hole real quick. Because this page opened up some interesting sets. OTS Tournament Pack 5, Dogeron. We got Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit coming in here. 51. Wow, this is the cheapest I've ever seen Ultimate Rare Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Okay, that's damaged. I take that back. Near Mint Unlimited is $82.90. I feel like the cheapest I've ever seen it was like Near Mint Unlimited was like around 65, 60. And I thought that's what it was. 51 listings from $64.99. But that was damaged. It's an $80 card, but it's more than likely going to get cheaper than it's ever been. And the hold on. We go down the rabbit hole and we find Zodiac Whiptail, if I'm not mistaken, which is no, Whiptail is not a rabbit. That she looks like a what is Whiptail? What the hell is that?
Goblin.
Zodiac Whiptail. She has a whip. I don't know what monster Zodiac Whiptail. I mean, what animal Zodiac Whiptail is modeled after, but lightly played unlimited is looking at about $18. Near Mint Unlimited is 23. That's at one of his cheapest prices ever, but that's not what I was talking about. I was over here talking about this Snake Yashi, Vanilla Monster, Plant Normal Monster, Snake Yashi. This monster is formed by several serpents that break off to individually attack nearby enemies. Earth attribute level 4 plant normal monster with 1,000 attack and 1,200 defense. Near Mint Unlimited 13.75. It's a $14 card. So you can come over here and you can buy your Snake Yashis for $14, or you could turn around. Let's see. Let's go to Age of Overlord. Let's go to Age of Overlord real quick. Let's go down to page 2. You can buy your Snake Yashis Near Mint Unlimited for $14. Or you can come over here and you can buy your Tainted of Testina QCSR. You can buy 2 of these for $14. Base price on the QCSR out of Age of Overlord. Mm, oh no, I'm wrong. $600. You could get Tainted of the Testina for $14 for two. As the collector from nowhere would say. Magnificent. Hence that estimated base price QCSR $600 in here. Hence SP Little Knight being 26 listings from 578, market price 623.94. Hold on. We got one more up our sleeve. We got one more up our sleeve. Let's go. Yeah. We got one more up our sleeve. Okay, now we're gonna change it up. We're going S tier ultimate rare technology. Mm, a set that has archetypes in it. It is. It's rising. But Dolce Queen Tiramisu. Would you look at that? Ultimate rares. S tier ultimate rare technology card. This what is this? Near mint unlimited $14. Okay. Lightly play first ed 18. Near mint first ed 22. If I ain't know any better, this is one of the cheapest prices I've seen Mermail Bisgayo set, and definitely one of the cheapest prices you're gonna find with ultimate rare S tier technology first edition near mint. Um, oh, I'll take that back. They're only $56. They're definitely cheaper than the 100 that they were at. But I mean, S tier ultimate rare technology is kind of warranted. And then you come down here to like chaos number 32 Shark Drake Vice, a 71 listings from $5, market price 684. That's critical. Number 9 Dyson Sphere. Yo, I'm buying this card once I get off Market Watch. You heard it here first. Used by used by man, that the animation on that duel was epic. I have the number of that one saved because it was a well-made duel. Not gonna spoil it, but that duel had some grand near mint. We're going first ed. It's only gonna run me. Oh, it's gonna run me $10 for a first ed. Okay. Okay, so it's not a provided some value.